In 2005, the Honda cbr600rr comes into Motorcycle USA's shootout revitalized and ready for a fight. Subtle changes to its bodywork give it an even tighter stealth fighter lines, like those of a finely tailored suit freshly pressed from the cleaners. But changes to its skin aren't as significant as what lies underneath. What you can't see are all the changes and tweaks made to drop about 20 pounds from this once porky middleweight. The aluminum chassis pieces have all been recast into lighter components, including its frame, subframe, and swing arm, and its instrument cluster remains one of our favorites in the class. One of the CBR's faults last year was a sluggish pull around 9,000 RPM, but Honda has filled in that hole by altering the cylinder head ports for high-velocity flow. We're happy to say the change worked, but the CBR still comes up a bit short in the power department. This was evident not only on the dyno, but also at the drag strip. The CBR is more reluctant to wheelie than the others, and that helped it lay down 4 clean runs that varied by less than 0.2 of a second. But with the least enviable power curve in this competitive class, its best run was the slowest of the bunch, beaten by a measly 0.07 of a second by the GSXR. Did we just say the CBR doesn't like to wheelie? Well, don't tell that to this guy. When Brian Chamberlain isn't working on making Motorcycle USA look good as our graphics expert, he's often whipping the tar out of some sport bike. We all appreciate how the stable and secure CBR makes us feel when dismantling a deserted back road. A notably solid chassis translates into a high level of rider confidence. This is a crowd of overachievers, a class of bikes in which the pace of development never ceases. In the right hands, the CBR has got what it takes to run up front, including its new inverted fork and radial mount brakes. But ridden back-to-back, the CBR's shortcomings of a hard seat, a snatchy throttle, and a relatively weak motor become a bit of an annoyance. While this little snub-nosed rocket has its faults, let's make one thing perfectly clear. No one around here ever turned down the offer of the CBR's keys. The previous version always had a warm spot in our hearts. Now this new CBR is better than ever, with improved handling, braking, and power. Despite the rankings, this one's still a winner.